Welcome to the live stream. We're doing a 4-mile live run. It is very cold out here. It said it was 40. It feels maybe like 39, 38. It's crisp. Very crisp. Ooh. Welcome to the 4-mile live run. If you have any questions about running, definitely let me know. I'll answer any question you have. Oh, it's freezing cold in the shade. I'm so glad that sun is bright and warm. It is like 30 degrees in this shade and barely 40 in the full sun. Yeah, it's cold. I got my long gear on, double layered on the top. Still cold. Yeah, this is definitely a run where I'm so cold right now that I'm trying to run as fast as I can. Even though it's a beautiful day, it's absolutely gorgeous out here. Blue skies, we got some fall foliage, but it is, oh God, it's cold. Oh no, we're in the shade. I'm freezing. I'm so cold. You can like feel the clothing start to tighten up as it gets colder. Man, it is crisp. Oh, there's a squirrel. What up, squirrel? Yeah, beautiful fall foliage. Holy moly. Yeah, I had to put my earbuds in because it was so cold and windy that I was like, I for sure will get an ear infection. I got those like giant ear canals that just let all the wind in super fast. Last year I got an ear infection from cycling. It was so windy. Yeah, that's a pro tip. If you're like, I don't want to put earplugs in, I don't want to put cotton in my ears, I don't want to look weird, just throw on some headphones or some earbuds and you'll keep your ears clear, especially if you have earbuds that allow hear through. As long as it's not too windy, you'll still be able to hear the cars around you and everything and stay nice and safe. But yeah, it is crispy out here, people. He said it was like 40 degrees, but in the shade it feels like it's 30. Very cold. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I like seeing the dollar amount from the super chat up in the top right corner. So when I first started doing the live running a couple months ago, there was no little icon in the top right corner showing the dollar amount that you've gotten. It's a little bit like, hey, you could be getting so much more, but you're not. So it's kind of like taunting me. I'm like, someone needs to hit that. Where they drop me some money into my live stream. But yeah, I wish I could turn that off. It's so annoying to see that $0 the whole time you're running. But yeah, smash that like button. I don't have my phone stabilizer, so if you've been following this live stream, you know that I review phone stabilizers while I run, and I'm in between my phone stabilizer right now. I was gonna buy one yesterday, but I totally forgot. So I could have had a phone stabilizer going today, but nope. Just holding my S23 Ultra in my hand. I also realized I think I need to take a pee. Which if you 1 mile, 8 minutes, 47 seconds. So the audio is going into my earbuds. That's another thing. Normally the audio would come out on my phone, but I'm trying to protect the ears today. I'm trying to make sure that my ears don't get blasted with cold fall weather. Maybe I should run like this, do a side profile. I totally was like over here. I don't understand self-service one bit. I go on the same run every time, and yet sometimes I'll go out for a run and boom, I have horrible service. Hey, they put copper on that house. That's cool. The gutters are all copper. That's awesome. That's a beautiful house. They've been renovating that for like 3 years now. Maybe 4 years. No, 3 years. Yeah, I've been running the same way for months now. And some runs, my phone never disconnects or loses cell service. And other runs, it's just constantly cut off. I don't know, YouTube or T-Mobile, but I'm 100% blaming T-Mobile. I think they're the cause. Throttling my service. Oh boy. Okay. I started talking shit about T-Mobile, now my phone. Okay. I started talking shit about T-Mobile, now my phone. Stay live. It just keeps cutting out. That is hilarious. Yeah. It doesn't cut out, I'll tell you. I just heard 3 gunshots. I'm pretty sure some farmers are shooting out in the field over here. Behind all that, there's like a field. I always hear gunshots around my house, and I'm like, is that really gunshots? Or is that something else? Now I'm convinced it's gunshots. Also, that corn is the driest corn I've ever seen in my life. It's crazy. We had the driest October that I've ever experienced. I don't know I don't think it rained more than like 2 days. And it wasn't like 2 full days of rain. It was like little bits of rain. But yeah, if you want to know anything about running, ask me anything. I'm not a professional, but I love to try to help. And I'm not one of those people that's like an elitist or anything, so I'm not gonna make fun of you. So ask me anything about running. It's fun to have a conversation while you're running about running. I don't know if you heard that. Those 2 more gunshots. Okay. Okay. There we go. What up, peeps? Yeah, I totally forgot to get my kids over here to see the witch. I wonder if all the Halloween stuff is still up. Oh yeah, it's still there. That thing talks. That thing will straight up talk to you. It's crazy because there's no electricity over there. So it must have a giant battery pack or something. It also says there's cameras watching it too, so people can't steal it. But yeah, I'm running a slow, high 8-minute mile right now. My last mile was 8:40. Sometimes you're out running and you're like, I'm moving fast. And you hit your first mile and you're like, oh no, I'm actually running really slow. And then other times you're running fast, but you think you're running slow. And then you hit your first mile and you're like, oh, got some speed. All right. Yeah, we should be coming up on our second mile up here. I just let my body run these days. I'm not trying to get fast miles.
Distance, 2 miles. Time, 16 minutes, 53 seconds. Previous mile in, 8 minutes, 5 seconds.
Oh, 8 minutes, 5 seconds. So we sped up. We sped up a lot. I almost think that first mile was a glitch. All right. All right. Yeah, this is the hilly portion of our run. This is what we call hills in Acton, Indiana. Wow, that's a lot of smoke over there. Someone's burning leaves. I don't mind the smell of leaves. They're not terrible. I don't want that smell coming to my house though. I'll take leaf burning over trash burning any day. There's some people around here that think that because they can burn legally, they can burn their trash. And I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I don't think you're supposed to burn plastic and other things, but I swear around here people are like, yep, throw the tire on. You're just like, no thank you. No thank you. Yeah, I got my Cliff Bar in and my banana. Last time I forgot my banana. I don't know about you, but I'm like a daily 2 to 3 banana person. I gotta get that in. Some days we're out of bananas. Like my boy will be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna eat 4 bananas back to back. And then he won't have a banana for like a week. You're like, what? You're like, what's going on? 4 bananas back to back. But that's kids for you. They'll eat one thing one day, and then the next day they'll be like, I never liked that a day in my life. You're like, dude, you just had chicken nuggets yesterday. They're like, yuck. You're like, what? You literally just said they were delicious yesterday. Oh boy. Yeah, shout out to any of you guys that have kids. I got 3 kids. Two kids, that's manageable. 3 kids, that's when the party starts. That's when the house gets alive. Alive. All right, flip it back around. Okay. All right. Yeah, I need to go live on my phone and then go to my computer to see what it looks like when I'm live, like what the thumbnail looks like, because I have no idea whether I'm like supposed to make an enticing thumbnail to keep new people coming in, or whether everyone just has simple thumbnails. Yeah, I don't know anything. I literally am just going live on my phone, going out for a run, seeing what happens. But I'm an optimist, so everything is going to be positive and awesome, which is good some days, and other days you're like, well, that didn't work out. I think some people love to be around optimists, and other people are like, oh, that's too much. You're too positive. Some people love the negative. They're like, just give me something negative. And I'm like, I want to be positive forever. Like, I just want to be a positive, happy, healthy person till I'm dead. That's why I wake up now and I do mantras where I'm like, today is going to be a great day. I start going through my family, my extended family. I just put positivity out there, and I swear it works. I've been doing it for a couple months now, and it really does. It gets your mind right. You just wake up before you can even start thinking. Boom, you just go positive. You just start flooding your brain and your body. It's crazy. It really does work. Give it a try. They say that the mind creates your future. What you think about, what you talk about, your headspace is the guiding force for your life. It's taken me 37 years to realize that. I had a really bad headspace for a couple years. I let the negative come in, and I just was full of negative, and now I'm like, no sir. I'm coming out swinging, positive. All right. Whew. Yeah, there's natural honey over there. Those are all honey, or not honey, those are beehives. It is funny how most things that man does destroys the earth, and yet if we didn't have bees, they say if bees go extinct, then we all go extinct. That's what they say. So the fact that humans are making these beehives, keeping the population of bees alive, That's absolutely amazing. And yet no one's talking about it. There's no news articles about people keeping the planet going because of the beehives. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. I've always thought about having beehives. I think you could get like a dresser from the Goodwill and just like open the drawers, do a couple things, boom. The bees will come. If you build it, the bees will come. How are you? I'm great. I'm very happy. I'm very positive.
Distance 3 miles. Time 24 minutes 59 seconds. Previous mile in 8 minutes 4 seconds.
8 minutes 4 seconds. That's 2 miles in a row. 8 minutes 4, 8 minutes 5. I feel like I could run forever today. I do still feel like I have to take a pee though. That is the most annoying part of running, is when you're out running and you're like, do I actually need to relieve myself, or is it just my body messing with me? Because sometimes the body will mess with you. The body will be like, oh, you better stop now. And then you keep running and it all goes away. You feel better, you feel stronger. But yeah, today I woke up and I said, I'm gonna be positive. I started doing my morning mantras, speaking positivity and happiness over me and my family. And I think that's my new religion. It's just being as positive as I can. You also have to speak health over yourself. Health over yourself, that's hilarious. I swear, the moment you slip into the negative, it's when everything can get negative. I just heard something. It sounded like a animal running through leaves. Yeah, I definitely had to take a pee. This is I don't think it's my body messing with me anymore. I'm definitely feeling it. So we will not be running forever. We'll probably just do our 4 miles and then get home. Whew. All right. All right. Let's flip that around. Look at the fall foliage. Hey there, Pooch. It's funny how people don't call dogs Pooch anymore. I don't even know if that's a real thing. Do people ever call dogs Pooch? I may have just made that up. Comment if you've heard the word Pooch. I could be saying it wrong too. There's definitely a bathroom in there, but I don't like stopping. Once I start running, I'm like, I gotta get home. Otherwise my legs turn into cement. I'm like Cinderella out here. I think that's the story. She stopped running. All right. Yeah, I did a 30-minute spin bike yesterday. I was sweating bullets, man. That was wild. That was some I think it was like almost 80 degrees up in my loft, and I had the windows open, so I had full sun on me. Yeah, that was wild. You guys excited for daylight savings time? I think it's like tonight. It's gonna fall back an hour. So if I wake up at 6:30, like I always do, it's gonna be 5:30. I don't know why, but I'm positive about it this year. All the other years I've been negative. I just want more daylight. So when we fall back, instead of it being 6:30 p.m., it'll say 5:30, which means we gain an extra hour of daylight. And I love it. I love daylight. I love that sun. Some people would say I live for this shit. All right. We're not doing 5 miles today. That's 5 miles. We're gonna be doing 4 miles. All right. Wow, I just felt my hand. My hand is very cold right now. Oh boy. I wish it was 105 right now. I'd be running through that water. It's too bad it's not. It's too bad it's freezing cold right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to go off-road. All right, we're going off-road. All right, that was fun. I love that shit. Anytime you can do something that's when you're running, I think it's fun. It adds to the adventure. Yeah, I've been running this 4-mile loop for what, 2 years now? Maybe 2.5 years. It was really fun building the loop. You don't really know where you're going when you first. I'm not like one of those normal people that gets on the map and maps it out and then remembers all the road names. No, I just literally started running. I went out this way, I turned left, I started running. I did use my Google Maps though, so what I would do is I would start running. I'd get to a fork in the road, left or right, and I would just Google Maps for me to go home. And then if it told me to go left, I would go left.
Distance. Previous mile in 8 minutes, 5 seconds.
5 seconds. All right. Wow, that's pretty consistent. The past 3 miles have been very consistent today. That's probably why I feel so good. I'm running a very comfortable speed. My body's super happy about it. All right. That's a good run. What you do? What you do? Don't burst it like putting on gloves before I go off the run. Like I remember it was like 20 degrees one day and I went for a run without my gloves and I was just like, oh, this is this is very cold. And when you're holding a device in your hand like a phone or a phone stabilizer, it becomes even more challenging because you can't like pop your hand into your armpit or something. I mean, I guess you could swap hands, but I am like robotic. My left hand always holds my phone. That's funny. I stopped running and I'm like, oh, there's the wind. I didn't notice the wind before. It was not there. Oh. Yeah, I'm also wondering if I shouldn't go live for like 20 minutes, then start running. Like hit the live button, let it start building up people or whatever, and then go out to run. Because I feel like I just get done with my runs and you guys start commenting or whatever. You start checking out the poll or coming in to the live stream. So I'm just wondering if there's like a trick to going live where it's like you have to turn on the live, just let it sit there for a minute. Also, my service is so terrible. I don't even know why. People like, we're gonna give you the worst internet possible. I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm like, oh, gee, thanks. Like, why not? Oh man, I wish there was some warning. Like, oh, like it says 5G, and it probably said 5G the entire time. And if you followed this live stream, you know that I've complained about my T-Mobile for the past, like, I was complaining about it hard in the beginning, and now I get days where I don't have any problems at all. I'm like, oh, this live stream was perfect. And then other days where it's like, oh, this couldn't have been any worse. Like, it's absolutely terrible. So, all right, guys, I will catch you guys in the next live stream. Peace out. Thank you for coming and checking everything out and liking and all that fun stuff. So I'll catch you guys in the next live. I will have a phone stabilizer in the next live. So if you're following this live stream, you know that I review phone stabilizers. So I am going to buy one. If you have a suggestion for a single access gimbal, so it just moves that way, the horizontal one, let me know in the comments for sure. I'll catch you in the next live. Peace out. All right.